ஹாய், நான் உங்கள் பவன் பேசுகிறேன். V4UMedia லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள்.
V4UMediaவை லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள் அண்ட் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்யூ.
V4UMedia வியூவர்ஸ்க்கு வணக்கம். இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்யூ.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I'm truly overwhelmed. Thank you. Firstly, I'd like to thank the principal and all the faculty members for inviting me to Stella Maris. And you guys are awesome. And thank you for the opportunity that's given to me to interact with the youth advocates for children and young women. I truly believe you guys out there are the game changers and people who can stand up against the violation of child rights. 30 years ago, in 1989, the world leaders came together for the adoption of the Convention of the Rights of a Child at the UN General Assembly. A lot has changed since then. The infant mortality rate has gone down. Less mothers die during childbirth. Many children are in school today. A lot of importance has been given to hygiene and sanitation, etc. But we have a long way to go. We have miles to go where the rights and well-being of every child is realized and recognized, most importantly. The figures in the cases of sexual exploitation among children has spiraled up over the last 2 to 3 years. The numbers and facts that I have on paper are shocking and alarming. 90% of such cases are still pending, with the conviction rate being less than 30%. And 95% of these offenders are known to the victim. The social norm that an elder or an adult can never hurt a child still exists. So what normally happens is even when children come forth to talk about something, most people don't believe them. Many of these people being parents foremost. I think a childhood, as we all know, is the most important thing. It's the very crux of us today. And children who go through any form of sexual exploitation end up with so much trauma and psychological issues. Let us break this age-old conspiracy of silence. Let us be their voices. So why I'm here today is to pledge support to your efforts, to be that voice and work with you all. So at some point we can truly end violence. Thank you so much once again for having me here, and I look forward to interacting with you all on a one-on-one. Thank you.
Divo Prayaga, Department of Sociology. Mary Susan Monisha, Department of Physics. Harisha Satish, Department of Economics. Shiraja Satish, again from the Department of Economics. Neha Rajesh from the Department of Physics. Sandhya Miranda from the Department of Social Work. Aishwarya Loganathan, again from the Department of Social Work. Aparna Shiva from the Department of Communicative English. Deepika Manivanan from the Department of Social Work. Thank you. Ms. Jerlyn Cinderella from the Department of Social Work. Ms. Trifina Perez from the Department of Social Work. Ms. Janita Evangeline, Social Work Department. Ms. Annette Avela from the Department of Social Work. Ms. Rebecca Shirley Paul from the Department of Social Work. Ms. Deborah Lakshna Rupavadi from the Department of Social Work. Ms. Bala Gauri from the Department of Social Work. Thank you, great achievers.